Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I want to show you a few things you need to avoid if you're suffering from a golfer's elbow. So an inflammation of the wrist flexors close to your elbows. So stay tuned and see you after the intro. The first thing you need to avoid is the false grip. That is pretty hard for all calisthenics athletes out there, as you need the false grip for almost every pull exercise. But what happens if you grip in the false grip is that these flexors experience way more tension, and if they are already inflamed, what we want to do is take load off them and not add load to it. So perform your pull exercises without a false grip to not load up these flexors more than you actually need. The second thing that you should avoid are chin-ups. If you're hanging in a supinated grip and do your chin-ups, due to the supinated position, you're providing more stretch and again more tension on these flexors, which leads then again to more load here, and this can make the inflammation worse. If you want to stick to your chin-ups, what you can do is use rings. As when you grab it on the rings, your arm or your wrist naturally can move to take some stretch off these flexors, and then you can probably perform the chin-ups with less pain in your elbows. The next thing you should avoid is only important for the not leg day skippers out there. And if we're taking a look at the barbell back squat, especially with a narrow grip, we're going into that position, high bar on the low bar, even worse. What you can see is that I'm getting into position, I'm working with high arm flexion. That means I'm providing pressure here in that direction and putting lots of load and lots of stress again on my elbow, which can make the condition worse. So if it's just lightly inflamed, what you can do is just go with a pretty wide grip, because then, as you see, there's less tension on my arms. And what you also can do is just rotate that wrist a bit up, because that shortens your forearms, and then again you're having a bit less pressure on the elbows. Even better would be something like safety squat bar, because on that safety squat bar you then have the arms in front of the body and there's no load on the elbows. The last thing that you should avoid are any kind of exercises with a high arm flexion. That could be an overhead press where you start with a high flexion under load. That could be any kind of muscle ups, like bar muscle ups, ring muscle ups, and any other kind of exercises that loads up your elbow in a high flexion position. And if you still have problems with not a tennis but a golfer's elbow, make sure to schedule a free consulting call for my online coaching, because then we can make sure that we're adjusting all exercises so you can do them pain-free, and also are integrating the right mobility and rehab exercises for you to get rid of the injury and then increase your performance again. And then at the end, very important, more advertisement. The King of Weighted belt pre-orders are all shipped, and if you now purchase the belt, we're directly starting to ship, and you have yours, depending on where you live, in a few days or in a few weeks. So thanks for all the support. Pre-orders have been amazing, and see you in the next video, guys.